What's good, Polly? Gang, 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 gang. It's your boy, KeeSeeY. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing another Elvis Presley video reaction. This time it's an interview of Elvis himself. It's an interview in Madison Square Garden in New York, and this was June. I'm assuming that's June in 1972. This looks like it's in a different language. Now, I just realized that. But anyway, y'all, I'm excited to watch this video. I've been reacting to a lot of videos of people talking about Elvis and then his actual music, but I haven't reacted to any videos of Elvis himself just talking and speaking himself. And those are the videos that I'm kind of drawn into more right now. I'm trying to get to know him personally as a person. So this would be a great video to watch, to actually listen to him talk normally. I feel like I've heard him speak maybe once or twice, but I want to actually hear this man speak and I just want to hear him, what he has to say. So let's just jump into the video.
Introducing Mr. Vernon PresLeY, Elvis Presley's father.
Oh, and this is also great because I've never really got a chance to see Elvis Presley's father in an actual video. So this is great. So it's good just to see his family. And I also want to react to another video of maybe like if he had a wife, children. I want to react to videos of that as well to get like the whole family in there. I want to get the whole Elvis, like the whole Elvis experience. That's what I want. The whole Elvis experience, guys. So let's see this.
Presley has a friend coming out.
First of all, I plead innocent of all charges.
Hey, that's when.
Thank you, dear.
That's when people be trying to charge you for different stuff. Elvis wasn't stupid. Hey, that's when they try to, like right now. I say now in our society now with more famous people, a lot of them get a lot of rape charges. Like a lot of the guys, I assume. That's most of the stuff I hear. Most of them are false. There's a few that are true, but I'll say most are false.
All right. Thank you, dear. I love you too. Thank you.
Will you gentlemen get down in front a little bit and get your pictures later, please?
I think it was a matter of not getting the building, the proper building. We had to wait our turn in order to get the building. Yeah. Couldn't get a good building in 15 years.
Hey,
no,
he's right. It takes long to get good stuff. It takes a long time. And another thing, I have a question. Did Elvis still live in Memphis, or did he move to New York later on in his career? Because right now this is an interview in New York, so I wondered, did he just move to New York, or like where did he move to?
We had to wait
where
our
did he
turn
start
to
to
get
live for the rest of his life?
Garden, you know. Oh, I like it. You know.
Why do you think you've outlasted every other entertainer from the 50s and, for that matter, the 60s as well?
I take vitamin E. I was only kidding. I don't know. I just embarrassed myself, man. I don't know, dear. I enjoy the business. I like what I'm doing.
On the press corps that you really are a shy, humble, wonderful human being. Would you agree with that?
Oh, I don't know what makes them think that. You know, this gold belt and the...
Yeah. I didn't know he was
Mr.
shy.
Presley? Mr. Presley?
No, that's it.
Mr. Presley, while you're up, don't change that position for a minute. I'm reminded of the Ed Sullivan shows where they wouldn't shoot
So am
that
I.
low.
That's why I'm sitting down.
Hey, God, I didn't know Elvis was funny. That vitamin E joke was golden. I didn't know that was what. And then I didn't think he was shy. I would say he's more of an extrovert in terms of an introvert. But I mean, he might have been an introvert. But I don't know. He seemed extroverted to me.
Where they wouldn't
Maybe
shoot
she was
that
wrong, or maybe I'm wrong.
Are you satisfied with the image
If I can
you've
find the right
established?
kind of... No, I stopped using that greasy kid stuff, too. Just like everybody else did, man. Yeah. Man, I was tame compared to what they do now. Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. We just jiggle, you know. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I really can't criticize anybody. You know, in the entertainment field, I think there's room for everybody, and I hate to criticize another performer.
I respect that.
Well, the image is one thing, and a human being is another. You know, so.
How close does it come? How close does the image come to the man?
It's very hard to live up to an image. I'll put it that way. Yeah. It's according to what you're talking about. I don't know. No, I don't know. I'd like to think so. I beg your pardon, sir? Well, I found that in the audiences that we have, it's mixed. It's older people, younger people, and the very young, and all types of people, you know, which is good. Hunt. No, I just made a movie of the last tour that I did. It's the first live concert that we ever filmed, so that's my next project that's coming out.
What? What? I didn't know he did that. I didn't know he did movies, to be honest with y'all. I might have to, I don't know, I might gotta check that out on my free time. Especially if he has some backstage stuff on his live concert.
I just missed it. I missed the closeness of an audience, of a live audience. So just as soon as I got out of the movie contracts, I started to do live performances again.
Will you be doing more and more now?
I think so. Because I'm sorry, there's so many places that I haven't been yet. Like I've never played New York here, you know.
Okay.
I've never been to Britain either, you know. I'd like it to, yes sir. I'd like to very much. I'd like to go to Europe. I'd like to go to Japan and all those places. I've never been out of this country except in the service.
Yeah, I think that's why I had asked in one of my earlier videos. I was just like, did people back then really travel like that? Because I know that Sam Cooke and, not Bobby, but his dad, Bobby Wilson's father, they had met up together and they had did a song together. So I was like, did they live in the same state? You know, was it not that far of a drive? Or, because I know Elvis did say that, well, I guess you could travel through America. I guess going to other countries was different back in the day. Maybe.
I'd like to go to Europe. I'd like to go to Japan and all those places. I've never been out of this country except in the service, you know.
Oh, Mr. PresLeY, on the subject of this service, what is your opinion of war protesters, and would you today refuse to be drafted?
Honey, I just seem to keep my own personal views about that to myself because I'm just an entertainer and I'd rather not say.
Do you think other entertainers should keep their views to themselves too?
No, I can't even say that. I beg your pardon? I might. Yeah, I might. No, it's courting.
What do you got? What time do you like? What time do you got? One more question.
You were allowed to what, dear?
I wish I would get a reporter's mics. I can't really hear them.
That's a good question. Why is that, Colonel? She said, why could they film the concert in Boston and they couldn't film it here?
What? What did he say?
So there you go. Yes. Yes. I just don't feel that it's time yet. You know, maybe I will someday, but not right now. Yeah.
Man, I wish I could hear. I can't hear all of what the reporters are asking. I did hear that one question about the draft, and I feel like she was trying to set Elvis up a little bit there, but he answered both of those questions pretty good. So, good on him for that. Because I feel like I didn't realize the media back then was just kind of, I won't say they're like the media today, but it's not far from it. They still be asking those critical questions, those questions that can get those famous entertainers in trouble, man. But man,
I just don't feel that it's time yet. You know, maybe I will someday, but not right now. Who's talking? The camera? Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Do you think that your return signals the start of the return of other big name
I don't know. I didn't know they ever stopped. Did it? No, did they? I'm talking under the table. Have any other aspirations in politics or anything of that nature? No.
okay.
Oh yeah, I'd like to do something.
got away from the hard rock and roll that you did 15 years ago?
Okay.
Why is it that you got away from doing the hard rock? You really don't do that hard rock anymore, like the hard rock.
It's very difficult to find that type of song. It's hard to find good material nowadays. You know, for everybody, for all of us. You know.
One of the forerunners of rock and
That's
roll.
crazy. I didn't realize they had that problem back then. Because when I go back, I listen to some old songs. I'm like, man, there was a lot of hits back then. Yeah, like good, good songs. A lot of great songs back in the day. And now it's kind of like some years we have some really good songs, in my opinion. And other years I'm just like, we're lacking on this, we're lacking on that. Maybe this genre of music is great. Maybe this one is lacking on some areas. Maybe this, we need someone that could switch it up and do something different that might get everyone else looking at them. So I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they didn't, that all the music wasn't like great, but I can see why. Maybe like some of the older people, or maybe some of the older people's generation probably like the music back then than they like the music of the current day back in the 70s. That's probably how it was.
For everybody, for all of us. You know.
You're one of the forerunners of rock and roll. You don't record hard rock anymore.
It's very difficult to find any good hard rock songs. If I could find them, I would do them. You know?
Oh, good hard rock
Mr.
songs.
PresLeY, who do you
Yeah.
find sexy? Who are the people you think are sexy?
Aware of it, really.
Hold on, was he married at this time? What? If he was married, why would she ask that question?
I really can't sit them down. No, I can't do that. I just shouldn't save it for the show.
Mr. PresLeY, what do you think of women's?
Thank you.
What do you think of women's liberation?
Well, you know, watch it is right. No, on social comments like that, I just tend not to make a comment.
Some of you people that had all these pictures, would you be nice to step aside and let these others take a few pictures? Please, step aside, please. Let's all back up. Give me all a chance, please. Come on up with your camera. All here. Come on, let's
You're getting the head.
Come on, step aside.
I want the
The
camera. Get the camera.
the belt is
Come on, bring your cameras over here.
the belt is an
Would you
award
give
from
the
the.
other fellas a chance. Come on through here.
Okay, so that's the guy that Tom Hanks is playing in the movie, I assume. Tom Hanks kind of transformed into him. He looks a little bit like him. I'm interested to see more of his relationship with Elvis as well.
Sons of
My
Colonel
first
gets to
time seeing
talk
that.
The belt is an award.
We talked to your father. We talked to your father.
Will I talk to my father?
Can we
have
ask
to.
him a question?
He
Can
handles
we
all
ask
my
him?
personal affairs.
Can we ask him a question? No. Can we ask your father a question?
Oh, sure.
Oh, the other Mr. PresLeY. At what point did you realize that your son was more than your son and now a very, very famous person?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. You know, it happened so fast, it's hard to keep up with it, you know. It just boom, overnight, and there it was.
But
So I'd say maybe probably 1956, the first television show.
do you have any regrets
I
that he's
tried to
become
tell him
that big?
sooner, but he wouldn't listen.
No, I have no regrets of it. In fact, I have enjoyed it, really.
All kidding aside, it happened very fast to all of us, my mother and my father and all of us. That, you know, everything happened overnight, and so we had to adjust to a lot of things very quickly. You know. A lot of good things, I might say.
Elvis sounds just like his father. Like, when I'm listening to his father, like, I can close my eyes right now, and I would think that he is his father, or his father is him. Like, sure, he sounds just like him. Just like
my
him.
father and all of us, that, you know, everything happened overnight, and so we had to adjust to a lot of things very quickly. A lot of good things, I might say.
Presley Sr., after Elvis got famous, do you think he changed in any way at all? Or
No, not really. I can't tell that he changed.
Which is kind of good.
Sweat more. Yes. I can't. There's a lot of them. I can't think of any right offhand.
I like to live up to my reputation of being a nice guy. This is it, folks.
beautiful, baby.
I've got to go back to rehearsal, folks. Thank you very much.
Alright, so I think that's the end of the video. Man, I saw some great stuff. Great stuff from that video. I'm glad I watched this interview. This is something that I've been waiting for a long time. I don't know if anyone's ever actually sent me this interview in my comments to react to, but I'm glad I found the video because man, this is a great video. I'm interested to watch even a few more interviews of Elvis actually speaking and talking. Maybe one when he's younger, because I think he's probably around, maybe in his early 40s, late 30s in this video. So he's a little bit more mature. Maybe some younger interview videos of him to see how his perspective changed from when he was like a young guy like my age to now being an adult at that age. Guys, I love this video. This is a great video. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to me, please go ahead and subscribe to my page. Please like the video. You've already made it this far. You might as well go ahead and do it. But anyway, it's your boy, KeeSeeY. And Polly, gang. We out.